Welcome to your practice today. Resiliency is a way that we can describe the element of water, but also ourselves. The more resilient that we become, we're able to go from a state of excitement, from a state of stress, back into a state of calm and safety again. So our ability to shift between those two states really is a skill that we can begin to hone. And our practice today is going to tap into and remind you of your ability to be resilient regardless of your circumstances. Close your eyes, please. Lengthen your spine. Deepen your breath. Even our nervous system is built in this brilliant way that we have this activity and this alertness through the sympathetic nervous system that brings us into a state of focus, of activity, of being able to be alert and get things done. Keep breathing slowly and deeply. And the other side of our nervous system, we're able to switch into a place of calm, of rest, of ease. Our inhale is linked to that more active part of our nervous system. And our exhale is linked to the more restorative part of our nervous system. And we need them both. And the easier that we can switch from one phase to the other, the more and more that we're building our muscle of resiliency inside our body, our minds, and our hearts. Make your way into downward facing dog, please, continuing to breathe deeply in and out through your nose. As you inhale, reach your right leg to the sky, bend your knee, open your hip, drop your brain, pack your upper arm bones in, straighten your leg, square your hips, and set your right foot down. Take your left leg up to the sky, bend your knee, open your hip, pack your upper arm bones in, and lengthen the sides of your neck. Straighten your left leg, set your foot down. Inhale, come forward to plank. As you exhale, lower all the way to your belly. You can set your knees down if you need to. Interlace your fingers behind your pelvis. Roll your shoulders back and let your forehead stay heavy. And then curl up, squeezing the back body. Open the front body. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, squeeze the back body. Float the legs. Think inner calves, inner thighs lift higher than the outer legs. And lower. One more. Pick it up. And exhale, set it down. Place your hands underneath you, tuck your toes. One push to table or plank. Downward facing dog. Take your right leg up. Inhale. Bend your knee, open your hip. Straighten and square. Inhale. And step your right foot forward. Put your back knee down. Take your arms up. Inhale. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open your chest, inhale, and now push into your right foot and come into warrior three. You might have to drag your back foot in. Take a breath, inhale, exhale. Bend your standing knee, step back, lower your knee down. Take your arms up, inhale. Place your hands down, three-legged dog, exhale. Step your right foot forward again. Put your back knee down. Open your arms up. Interlace your fingers again. Open your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Find the power of your legs. Lift your back leg. Warrior three. Step back. Inhale. Reach your arms. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Right leg to the sky. Step your right foot forward, building resilience, doing things over and over to start to carve this opening, but also this power and engagement and strength. step back. Inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Set your foot down, come to plank. Inhale. Chaturanga. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulders back. Press your hips down. And 3 times, pick it up and set it down. If it's a lot on the low back, you can keep the legs down. Take one more. And release. Table or plank. Inhale, one push. Downward dog. Left leg to the sky. Inhale. Step your left foot forward. Put your back knee down. Take your arms up. Inhale. And then interlace your fingers. Open your chest. So keeping the spaciousness, keeping the heart open. And then exhale, lean forward, push off, and come into warrior 3. Turn your right hip down. Pack your left outer hip in. And draw in around your waist. And then step it back with control. Inhale. It's a little different with the arms behind the back. Exhale. Three-legged dog. Here we go. Step your left foot forward. Take your arms up. Exhale. Interlace. Open your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the chest open. Warrior 3. So even if that means you can't go quite as low, step back. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Step forward. Inhale. Exhale. Interlace. Push down. Heart open. Exhale. Step it back. Take your arms up. Inhale. And three-legged dog. Set your foot down. Come to plank. Inhale. Chaturanga. Cobra. Inhale. And lower back down. We'll take Cobra again, but hover your hands this time. Inhale. Exhale, lower. One more. Hover your hands. Your elbows should point up towards the ceiling. Curl up and lower down. Place your hands underneath you. Push up to tabletop. And then slide back to child's pose. Take a breath. And just noticing the invigoration from the strength in the lower body, but also the opening that we were requiring from the upper body. And then from here, walk your hands underneath you. Lift your chest. We're staying in child's pose, but thread your right arm underneath you and bring your right ear to the floor. You can also place your hand under your head. You can walk your left hand out in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. And let the right side of your brain start to get heavy. Take one more breath. Good. Walk your left hand underneath you. Lift your chest. Take your left arm and thread it through. And of course, you could put a block there. Sometimes I like to just place my hand under my head. That feels really nourishing and helpful. If your head can come down easily, you can let it. You can also walk the right arm out. Deepen your breath. Take one more inhale. Just noticing that switch that we went from this really strong, active, invigorating space into this calmer, more settled space. Take your right hand underneath you, re-support yourself, unravel, and come to tabletop. Let's come into cat-cow. Drop your belly, turn your sternum up, open your throat. And as you exhale, round your spine. Gaze towards your navel. Inhale, drop and soften, open up. And exhale, round and rinse. Good. Take one more breath. I like to use cat-cow as like this integrator where it's sort of sewing up and reconciling the two different qualities that are always present in yoga. Go ahead and slide your feet over to the side and come into Sukhasana. So that's with the shins crossed, and I want you to activate your feet. So I've got the knife edge of my feet on the floor. Take your hands behind you. If your knees are higher than your hips, I want you to sit up on something a little higher. It could be a blanket or a cushion. And then from here, lift your sternum, inhale, and walk your hands forward. You might pause, just tucking the chin here. You might walk the hands forward. You might drop the head all the way down. Make sure it's safe on your back, but the feet are still active. The knife edge of each of my feet are pressing down, just to provide a bit of stability and foundation so my upper body then can start to just pour and soften. Walk your hands up. Uncross the legs and change sides. And here, if you notice the knees pop up higher than the pelvis, because different side, different story, then make sure that you take a cushion or something underneath your sitting bones. Activate the knife edge of your feet. This is my awkward side. And then send your sitting bones back. Take your hands behind you, lengthen. And either just drop the head. Hands can come forward, gently round. Maybe start to walk the hands forward. I want you to broaden and widen the kidneys behind you. The bladder meridian in Chinese medicine runs up the back body. It's the space of nourishment. It's our deep endurance. It's even our deep willpower. So it's beyond like muscular effort. It's our ability to stay and do hard things, which really build our resilience. So sense that you're just feeding this energy line up the back body, that you're nourishing yourself. And then slowly walk your hands back in. Extend your legs out in front of you and lie back. We'll come into Shavasana. If it feels like you need something else before Shavasana, feel free to take it. Relax your arms, relax your legs, and let everything start to fall away. And this really is the pinnacle of the off switch. So if the on switch is the activity and the doing, this is the off switch of the non-doing. Turn the switch and let everything go. you can stay a little longer here, I highly encourage you to do so. If you'd like to finish with me, go ahead and bend your knees. Notice your breath as you transition over to your side. Press into your hands and rise up to seated. Gather your hands to your heart and offer a bow in. May your practice build your resilience, and may that help you step into the rest of your day with a sense of confidence, with a sense of elegance, and the ability to handle anything that comes your way. Namaste.